At 5 a.m. on my third day in China, I turn on the television and guess what I find? Cuba Vision International, no comments. We talk in Miami? This is the Intercontinental Hotel where we are staying. These buses are the ones that are going to take us now to the BYD headquarters, where we are going to spend the whole day. And right now I just left breakfast. Let me tell you something. There's such a variety of food at breakfast, but it's a shame that if I don't know what something is, if I don't understand what they're explaining to me, I don't try it. Because there are a lot of things that look good, but I don't know what they are. So I don't want to get sick or anything. That's why I'm trying to just have rice and eggs for breakfast, nothing else. As for the rest, well, if I understand what it is, then I'll try it. If not, I won't. I already feel a little better, although last night I was only able to sleep for 4 hours, that's it, but oh well. I went out for a moment now before they take us to see how the temperature is, how cold it is. It's fine, I can handle it with this coat, I think, for walking today. We're getting on the bus that's going to take us today to what would be the BYD headquarters. I don't know how far it is, how far away it is, I don't know. I thought the bus was going to be full, but it turns out there's an entire empty bus just for 5 people. We're the jury members from North America and Canada. The Mexican jury members are on another bus. We'll see them later. I'm not sure if this is the world headquarters, but it's a huge BYD space where they do tests and all sorts of things. They have a gigantic lobby here, lots of cars. The U8, which I saw when I was in Qatar. There it is behind me, that car that does everything. We've arrived at the great BYD space. Okay, this is what I just asked. BYD is the people's brand, the car they make so that everyone can buy it massively. This brand that's here next to me, Denza, is their performance brand. Okay? Just so you get an idea, it's like saying Toyota and Lexus, okay? And the one we have behind us, which is the U8, that's ultra luxury, ultra luxury. Today I get to drive the B5 Denza, a car I hadn't heard of before. I'm gonna do it today, and I'm gonna do this Denza Z9 Gran Turismo. I'm requesting these two, each will take an hour. Another important thing, this brand, Denza, was created with the merger of Mercedes-Benz and BYD. Today, it is 100% controlled by BYD. So they're creating vehicles like the one we have back there, which is the B5, an SUV, which is fully hybrid and is a luxury vehicle. It's made for off-road driving. These are the BYD test tracks, and over there is an autocross. We'll do that today and have a full-hour presentation with all the executives. They have headphones with translation to English, Spanish, Arabic, and I don't know how many other languages. There are about 200 journalists from around the world here for this major BYD presentation. So, well, I'll be here tomorrow. I'm going to record. I thought I was going to record today. But out of courtesy, we have to attend all the official presentations they're going to have here. We're waiting to go into the presentation. It's going to be back here. We'll be here for at least an hour for BYD's important presentation. I don't know how many products we're going to see, but we have several top executives from the company who are going to be here with us. It's going to be interesting, at least for me, to get to know. The presentation just finished. It was a great presentation where we saw the cars, the upcoming technology, and how much control the cars have over us. I've said for a while that in less than 5 years we'll all be driving Chinese cars, especially in Latin America and Europe. And this is one of the companies that will be a leader at that time because they've taken the best with them. It's a global company, but the money is in China. We've just witnessed economy, international espionage, and politics all at once. That's the Lu 9, the super sports car that Estela arrived in at the presentation. I'm not sure if we'll have the chance to drive it on the track tomorrow. It's very well finished. There are former Lamborghini designers from Germany now working here, part of a global team of 1,200 designers. That's why more and more I say they're going to conquer everything, 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 everything. They design at a speed that no one else does, faster than anyone, and they implement it and make it a reality. That's where we are now. All of this is BYD. We're killing a bit of time while we wait for an interview we have with Estela, which is at 2 in the afternoon. We each only have one question. We had to submit the question beforehand, of course, but this is the BYD model. Where I am right now at this moment is a huge place, and I know exactly why. This is at the entrance, a dirt ramp they built here indoors to test the cars. And we came in through this main street and we're in that building right there. At this moment, I'm in that building right there. This map shows the evolution of BYD since 1994 until about 2015, more or less. It's fascinating. They say this is the world's largest patent wall. All the patents that have been developed by the company BYD are here, and they're all on this wall. I imagine there must be many more now. All kinds of inventions, I guess, that they've created for their company. Everything is here, a whole wall full of patents and patents and patents. The front of the cars, everything has a patent. Well, we just finished the interview with Estela from BYD, and it was good. There were several questions. I asked her about Latin America, car warranties, parts, service, and the sharply dropping resale value. And they are working on all of that to try to avoid it. They are very focused. She says she would like to learn a little Spanish. I got to sit down with her in New York, the auto show, when she won Person of the Year and Urban Car of the Year last year. I asked her, since she's dressed for racing, if she knows how to race. She said no, but she'd been there. When the U9 won as the fastest car in the world against Bugatti, you know that electric car has 4 motors, more than 3,000 horsepower, and almost 500 kilometers per hour. I believe it was September 19th anyway. We're at BYD and about to tour the factory. We just arrived here at one of the BYD factories and they just warned us. No photos, no video. I'll tell you about it later. Okay, well, I just arrived at the BYD factory. They're already welcoming us here, as you can see, with hats and everything. We won't be able to film. In many places you can't record anything, only here at the entrance, so I'll let you know when they tell me to turn off the camera. This part, yes, here you can record. Later on you can't record. Put on my little helmet. Hello. Let's put this on like this. Thank you, thank you. To put it on properly, this has to go down here. Look where we are. In here. That's part of what is the stamping mold, and they put pressure on top of the metal piece so that the assembled piece comes out. And that's the process. One of the things about this factory is that it saves money because they also make the stamp. It's not just a car company. This factory has to buy it. That's why companies like Locking Massa partner with factories to save money on that. They own everything, handle the stamp die and pressing, and manage the entire process, which is the most important part. And there you have it. The cost of one of those pieces is incalculable. It's extremely expensive. It's actually the most expensive part when manufacturing a car. What costs the most money is making those pieces, which are the stamps, the things that press to make the molds you see on the hood, the fender, the trunks, all the parts of the car are stamps. That way it's pressed there with a lot of force so that the metal takes on that shape. What happens is that some pieces are finished, but they don't let us point at them. We just left the stamping plant. Some pieces are small, others very large. The top and bottom pieces apply pressure and do the stamping. It's about 20 to 35 tons depending on the piece size. I saw it listed as 28, 30, 32, 34, and 35 tons. Back to the bus again, and now we're going to another plant. We're now at what is in China the finishing factory. This is the final point of car assembly. It's the largest in China. BYD is the one that has it. They have that award. More than 1.5 million cars have come out of here since they created this factory. It was inaugurated in 2023. It's gigantic, and I walked around it for a long time, and to tell you the truth, it's been impressive. There are buses, and the size is gigantic, so here we are. They let us film from here for now. Maybe later we can film elsewhere, but at least we can see what's happening. The finish of a BYD in China is quite similar. I thought that for a factory where everything would be really robotic, there are actually quite a lot of employees working here. So walking here through this mega factory in China, we realize the capacity they have to produce cars and to do it at high speed because they manufacture many of their own parts. There are suppliers in the United States and other countries, but BYD, at the end of the day, many of the parts in their cars don't come from any supplier. They make everything in-house. Remember that this started as a battery company many years ago, and today it is what it is. They're selling cars by the millions. And all of that makes them very competitive, saving a lot of money. At the end of the line, well, we're finally here, at the end of the line where the finished cars come out. And it's very similar to the other factories I've visited in the past. As we can see, here they come. That tunnel has spectacular lighting where you can see any defect the car might have before it leaves. But besides that, once it comes out here on the right, on the left, where they park them all, people come and check them. They look at them visually to make sure everything came out well, that there are no problems. But as you can see, the cars already come out rolling. And in front of me, there are thousands already ready to go to other parts of the world. I'm going to show them to you now. We can see here, I tried to come in to see the finished cars, but they told us we couldn't. Still, there they are. Behind me. All the ones that come out are there in the back on the left-hand side from where we are now. You will be able to see them again. And there are some that are being inspected to make sure they don't have any kind of defect. We can already see some over there with their doors open being checked, so there's no problem. Of what is called quality control, which we usually see in other brands out there, that come out full of problems. It seems that here the quality control part is taken very, very seriously. It's been quite a long day. I haven't been able to record much. Well, I haven't been able to record any cars. It's just been what has happened. I thought we were heading to the hotel since it's already 6, but instead we have to return to BYD because something like a car crash is happening there. A long day, but it hasn't been very productive, to be honest. We just left the car show right now. We're heading back to the hotel on the bus. I'm still not really sure if we're going to dinner first or to the hotel. I don't want to go to dinner without going to the hotel first. We've been out all day. I need at least 30 minutes. Let's see what happens. We're just riding around on the bus now. Well, we have an official dinner here tonight, organized by BYD. It's a very big hall. I don't know if enough people will come to fill it because I see a lot of tables, but it's something very official, so let's see what happens. I wanted to go to the hotel, but they brought us straight here. I wonder, because this is the table in the center, right in front of the stage. This is the only golden table. The others have silver tablecloths. I'm wondering why we're in the center at the golden table, to see if someone can tell me.